Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today, we're going to look at probably one of the nicest one of these for sale right now in the country, and definitely the lowest priced one on the internet. Today, we're going to look at a 2006 Winnebago Tour. This is a Model 40 KD diesel pusher motorhome. It has 3 power slide outs. Folks, this unit, brand new, I've got the original window sticker inside, was $238,000. This unit's only got 71,000 miles, which for any of you diesel fans know is not even broken in yet. For a diesel motorhome, it's a 350 Caterpillar turbo diesel, 6-speed Allison transmission. It's on a Freightliner Evolution chassis, which many of you may not know this, but Winnebago actually helped design the Evolution chassis, and it's only used for their product. Got a great ride and drive to it, superior storage as far as outside storage, and this thing has got over $21,000 worth of added options when it was new. 71,000 miles, got a 7,500 Onan diesel generator. Glass is perfect, windshield's perfect. Of course, it's a Winnebago, so it's going to have their seamless crowned one-piece fiberglass roof. Got the Alcoa wheels. It's got Michelin tires all the way around with a date code of late 2014. So tires are not going to be an issue for several years on this motorhome. Full body paint, beautiful color scheme. This is by far no means a base model motorhome. It is loaded with options. It's got the optional power awning, power door awning. It's got the outside entertainment center with TV, outside refrigerator, freezer. I've got the motor running right now. It's a C7 350 horsepower 7.2 liter Caterpillar turbo diesel. You can hear how quiet it is. Basement air and electric heat pump, which works great, so you don't have to worry about having those air conditioners on your roof. Got a 10,000 pound hitch, and folks, let me tell you something, this thing can tow up to 15,000 pounds, but the hitch is limited to 10,000, so if you need to tow more than 10,000 pounds, you'd have to put a heavier hitch on it. But it does have the capability to tow much more than what the hitch is rated for. 350 horse, rear roof access ladder. It's got the backup camera system with 3 different cameras. All 3 slide outs have awning toppers. Of course, one thing about Winnebago, I own an 08 Winnebago myself, folks. I'm very familiar with this brand, how they're built. There's nothing else like it in its class. You know, one good thing about Winnebago is they build 80% of their own parts in-house. So let's just say down the road, 15 years from now, if you buy this thing and you lose this compartment door right here, you can call Winnebago, give them your VIN number, and they will send you that exact same door, folks. And they have parts going all the way back to 1968. So rest assured, no matter how old your Winnebago product is, you can get just about any part for it from the factory. Other brands, you know, other brands make good motorhomes, but they use all aftermarket parts. They assemble them together, and the bad thing about that is most aftermarket part companies change them every few years. You know, they go out of business, and you know, if your motorhome's a few years old and you need a part for it, and you try to order it from the factory, a lot of times you're out of luck. A lot of times you have to order something close and make it fit. Winnebago's Store and More chassis, or Store and More slide out system. This has actually got a patent pending from Lippard Components. They only make these slide out systems for Winnebago products. And another thing that Winnebago does that nobody else does, they're the only brand that has their own in-house frame shop. They weren't happy with the quality of the frames they were getting from their vendors, and it's the same vendors that supply every other motorhome manufacturer in the market today. So Winnebago did something at the time nobody else has ever done. They spent millions and millions of dollars designing and building their own plant to make their own in-house frames so they can control the quality and how they're manufactured. This unit's all metal frame, of course, all built by Winnebago, even the frame. That's something other brands don't do, folks. And when you're the name, when you own the name and the brand that's pretty much synonymous with all motorhomes, I know not as much now, but a few years ago, if you told somebody you drove a Winnebago, that means you drove a motorhome. Didn't matter who made it. It was always called a Winnebago. And I've owned 2 Winnebagos. I own one currently now. I mean, they even have Guardian Glass build their own windshields just for Winnebago products. Crazy. But all fiberglass roof, the color scheme's beautiful. A lot of options. Like I said, $21,000 in options, and I'm gonna show you a lot of stuff inside. Of course, you've got the Velvac chrome mirrors. So much more to show you, folks. And like I said, the outside's entertainment center, refrigerator outside that can also be a freezer, power steps. Let's take a look inside. And you're gonna love the interior of this motorhome, folks. Now, this just came in, so you're looking at it. In fact, my cleaning crew was about to go over the interior of this thing next. They're in the camper next to us. Now, folks, now that we're inside, before we get much farther, let me go ahead and tell you, like I've been telling you on my other last few videos. This is a nice motorhome. It's $158,000 less than what it costs brand new. But now, that $158,000 worth of savings comes with a price, and that price is this is a used motorhome. I know 99% of you understand this concept, but there is that 1%, and I don't want a customer coming in here expecting to buy a brand new 2006 motorhome for $158,000 less. That's physically impossible. But folks, this is a 11-year-old motorhome, folks. It's got 11 years worth of use on it. The interior has 11 years worth of use. The exterior has 11 years worth of use, like buying an 11-year-old used car. It's not perfect. It's in good shape for the year model, but it is not perfect. There's no such thing as a brand new used motorhome. And if you're the type of person that wants it absolutely 100% perfect, that is no possible way to make it that way at any. I don't care if you paid me as much for this used one as you can buy for a new one for. I cannot make it brand new. It's not. There's no way possible. So if you're one of those type of buyers, my best advice to you is to save you the time and trouble and go ahead and buy a 2017 model. Spend $250,000, $300,000, whatever, how much they are now, and buy you a brand new one, because that's the only way you're going to be happy. Now, if you're a smart RV shopper and want to let somebody else lose hundreds of thousands of dollars and do the smart thing and buy a used motorhome and want a good quality used motorhome, I can help you out, especially if you're wanting to buy one for thousands underneath book value. This unit right here is $10,000 under NADA base retail. That's not including the $21,000+ worth of options that were ordered on this motorhome new. So if you're in the market and want to save a lot of money, buy a nice motorhome that's going to last you and your family for many years, but not expecting it to be brand new, then I'm definitely the one to help you out. This unit's going to include a 90-day nationwide limited warranty. It's going to include a very extensive major systems check by certified RV techs. Now, folks, when we check these things out, we concentrate on the most important thing in any used RV, and that is functionality. We want to make sure when you get this thing that the generator runs, everything works, the air conditioner, the furnaces, the water system, the propane system, the ride and drive of it is great. That's what we concentrate on. Now, when it comes to the cosmetic stuff, folks, we rarely do anything with the cosmetics, because part of buying a 11-year-old motorhome is you're going to have wear and tear on it. Nothing I can do about that, folks. I'll show you a couple of things that I see on the inside that you need to be aware of, but other than that, folks, it is a 11-year-old motorhome. It's going to be checked out, ready to go, so you don't have to worry about something not working on it when you pick it up. But it will have 11 years worth of use, and there's no way to take an eraser and make that 11 years worth of use disappear. If I could figure out a way to do that and sell these motorhomes for what I sell them for, folks, I'd be a multi-billionaire if I could come up with a process for that, but there is no physically impossible. Now, back to my tour, folks. It's like I said, this is for a 2006 model. This is a good 9 out of 10 in condition-wise. It's in great shape. you're going to look at 100. If you looked at 100 2006 Winnebago Tours, this would definitely be in the top 5, and maybe even better than that as far as condition wise. 71,000 miles, 6-speed Allison. It's got more buttons and screens than the Space Shuttle has, but I'm going to go ahead and try to show you some of the features about it. Cobra CB stereo, 6-speed Allison, heated mirrors. It's got 3 power sun visors so you can cover the windshield up. Plus, it's got your manual visors on the side. It's got an exhaust brake, battery box. It's got, battery boost, defrost fans. It has the air horn, which was an option if I'm not mistaken. It's got the drive computer, so you can figure up everything. And this is pretty neat right here too, folks. Of course, this is a 3-screen, once I figure out how to do it here, 3-screen backup camera, but it's got a checklist that you go through, and you've got some controls underneath it. So every time you take off on a trip, there you go. There's all your checklist that you can, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera. And you just go scroll down it and check it all. Easy enough, folks. But no warning lights. Of course, the parking brake lights on because we're in park. Air brakes, air suspension. You know, everything about it works great. It's got the redundant built-in cruise, flashers, and wipers right here. Right? And then, of course, you got all your generator start and stop, power door locks, radio power, all of that's included. It's got an in-motion satellite. That was a $3,000 option when it was brand new in 2006. It's got, I don't know how well you can see it, over there by the door, it's got the 4 walkie-talkies with a built-in charger. And this is pretty neat. And this actually took me a few minutes to find. There's all your jacks and slide-out controls. So that's pretty neat. And those are all hydraulic too, by the way. Let's go on back to the back. The passenger seat, besides both being their Stitchcraft leather, you see Winnebago builds 80% of their own parts, including their own furniture shop. All these seats and sofas and everything in here is built by Winnebago. They call it Stitchcraft upholstery leather, and this is actually a recliner on the passenger side. And you push a button and you've got a step cover that shoots out too. You can see the carpet looks great. I'm going to let my camera focus. This has got the optional J lounge, which is opposing from the main sleeper sofa. Winnebago makes their own sleeper sofas, and they actually have a patent on this. This is a power sleeper sofa that makes a full house-size queen bed. A lot of people don't know that, but a sleeper sofa in a Winnebago, most Winnebagos, is a queen bed. It's a design they came up with and they patented. Day-night shades in all the windows. Corian countertops, and there's, of course, your J lounge right there for additional seating. That does not make a bed. You can sleep one person on it. It has a storage shelf underneath it, and then you've got a table booth that makes a bed. You've got more books and manuals than you could read in a year. And here is the original window sticker. Now, the NADA shows a list price of $223, and it was actually $216,983, but you've got a ton of options, $21,000 worth of added options. So that brought the price up to $238,655. Now, I'll go over the options a little bit with you when we go through it, and I can always send you a copy of that list too. Now, of course, that was when it was new. Here is a used value right now, and this is not counting any options. For those of you who watch my videos, I never add for options because people abuse that. And what they'll do, you'll see a dealer or for sale by owner with an NADA in their ad, and it'll be 2 pages long full of options, and 95% of those options are standard equipment. This unit, like I said, it was $238 as equipped, $223 base, and this one's got an $88,450. That's not including the value of the 90-day nationwide warranty and the extensive major systems check our certified RV techs go through. And if you want a copy of that checkout sheet and what we go through after we sell a motorhome, just contact our sales department. They're more than happy to send you a copy of it so you can see for yourself how extensively we go over these motorhomes. So right there, we've established this thing's way, way under value for what it is. And that's why when you look these things up online, in fact, I want everybody to Google 2006 Winnebago Tour 40 KD. You're going to see these things bringing 110, 119. I couldn't find one under $110,000. It had more miles than this one without the options and no warranty. But now, folks, this unit's all solid hardwood cabinets built by Winnebago. These are solid surface Corian countertops. Now, folks, going back to what I said earlier, it does have 11 years worth of use. And I've actually got a 2008 model Winnebago myself, and I had a crack on the countertop as well when I bought it, but that's just part of buying a used one. You've got two cracks right here. These have probably been like this for years. It's not going to hurt a thing. Somebody probably just dropped some stuff on the countertops and broke them. I promise you, this is no shape, form, or fashion affects the functionality of these countertops or anything in this motorhome, but I am going to make you aware of them. You've got a stove top, you've got a microwave convection oven, and the optional dishwasher. Well, as soon as I can figure out how to open this darn thing. There we go. You got the optional dishwasher. This was $1,300. And we're going to make sure, of course, that works. It's got the optional 12 cubic foot four-door refrigerator freezer with built-in ice maker. That is also included. I'm sorry. And you've also got side bathroom, split bathroom. You've got the glassed-in door. This unit's got a 2,000 watt inverter. Everything's right here. They call this at a glance. This has got all your controls right here except for your slide outs, which are up front. I showed you. Everything right here works. It's got an electric heat pump as well as 2 gas furnaces. It's got gas and electric water heater. All that's included. We're going to make sure all that works great. One thing I did forget to mention, folks, this thing has a standard 7 feet 2 inch interior height. This has got almost the same height, interior height, as an Alpha. I mean, I'm 6'4" and I can almost put my arm all the way up to the roof. So, if you definitely like space as far as head space, you're going to love this. And of course, you know, Winnebago's fiberglass roof. You've got the insulated, padded headliner. And as we go into the back, notice all the fluorescent lighting too. And I'm 6'4". I don't have to worry about hitting my head on anything. I mean, I've got tons of space in between me and the roof. And what's another thing that's nice about that extra tall 7 foot 2 inch roof, no skylight. Look at that, folks. You don't have to worry about a skylight leaking or caulking them every year. And this shower has not been used much. You can see by the condition of the sticker that it looks great. You know, those stickers get worn out really quick when you take a lot of showers in these. And we've got a private water closet before we get into the bedroom. Again, solid surface Corian countertops, China RV toilet. You can tell this was at a very expensive motorhome when it was new. $238,000. That's no chump change, folks. That's about $90,000 or $100,000 higher than your average diesel motorhome was back then. And they're higher today. Solid wood door. We go here to the back. A lot of space back here. They call this the 2 living zone floor plan, where you've got a bedroom that's the same size or just about as big as your living room. You've got an extra chair in here, plenty of drawer space. You got all the nice indirect lighting, a ceiling fan. You've got the queen bed with the upgrade his and her sleep number mattress, so you can adjust the firmness of the mattress. Got the CD stereo just for back here. You've got lights on a dimmer, so you can adjust the intensity of the lights. And this was also an option, about $1,700, as a washer and dryer combo. HD TV, of course. Big closet across the back. course, you got to keep in mind, folks, we're sitting on top of a 350 horsepower massive Caterpillar turbo diesel engine, and you can barely feel the vibrations. So one thing I do love about, you can tell how well a motorhome's made by how loud the engine is in the bedroom. And this one's well insulated, well made, well designed. Of course, that's what you expect from a Winnebago. Of course, you've got a chair right here, windows. Folks, I'm gonna tell you, this is a nice motorhome. And I know, and it is 11 years old, so keep that in mind. It's nice for an 11-year-old motorhome. And if you're wanting to save some money, folks, just look these things up online. Look up the NADA. Look up what other dealers and for sale by owners are asking for the same make and model. It's going to shock you how much money we're saving you. I have no doubt we're saving you $20,000. Plus, you're getting a warranty and that inspection. And let's not forget that this was special ordered with all those extra options. And I'm sure I have not covered everything it has. I don't think I told you about the central vacuum cleaner. It's got that. The 10-disc CD changer. Like I said, the in-motion satellite. And I'm sure there's other things I'm forgetting too, folks. This thing's got so much stuff in it, it's hard to keep it all in mind. But this is a beautiful RV. It's priced to sell at only $79,900. That's a haggle-free price out the door. You know, we're not like other dealers that price a unit a certain price, but then start adding several $1,000s in fees when you get ready to pay for it. And trust me, folks, more dealers do that than don't do that. I'm talking about they average 10% of the asking price in fees. And you know what I'm talking about. Freight fees, dock fees, prep fees, get ready fees, processing fees, warranty fees. If you buy the warranty, that's usually a couple of extra grand. Plus much more. Keep in mind, folks, after 49 years in business, we're one of the largest, oldest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships in the United States today. And all of our prices are haggle free, and they're all out the door total. In other words, folks, you bring me $79,900, you just bought yourself a motorhome. And keep that in mind, folks. You look online, this is a $119,000 motorhome at other places online without all the options and without the warranty that we're giving you for the lowest price on the internet. $79,900, will trade, out the door. Please check before you call us or email us. Please Google these motorhomes and do some research and see for yourself what they're bringing. I strongly, and how many dealers say this? I want you to check the competition's prices. I want you to check out the competition's prices before you call us, because that is how confident I am in what we sell. And then that's how confident I am when we say we have the lowest prices on the internet. And keep in mind, folks, when you check the competitions, get the out the door price, and you'll see for yourself when I'm talking about those fees that they charge that we don't charge. The only thing we charge is sales tax, and that's only if you're a Georgia resident, since we're a Georgia RV dealer. All out-of-state residents will pay their sales tax when they title this motorhome in their home state at their local DMV office. So as far as if you're from out of state, $79,900, that's all you got to pay, folks, and you're getting a $119,000 plus motorhome. So give us a call. I've tried to show you everything I can think of. That, like I said, the cracks in the countertops, which, like I said, no big deal. If that bothers you, folks, then be honest with you, then you're one of those type that just needs to buy a brand new one, because that's just part of buying a 11-year-old motorhome. But we're going to make sure everything functions in it, and we're going to save you some money. You've seen the NADA, almost 10 grand under that, and that's the base NADA, not counting all the options that I just showed you, which would add, I mean, I have no doubt in my mind, folks, if you did the proper options on this thing, it's probably got a $100,000 retail book on it. Or more. Low miles at only 71,000 miles. 7,500 watt diesel generator. Give us a call, folks. We have 15-year financing available with approved credit, and we have interest rates as low as 4%, again, with approved credit. We have no commission salespeople. We've been doing this for over 49 years. We sell over 600 plus used RVs a year. And folks, we have 170 plus in stock, more than any dealer within a 500-mile radius of us. And we do all of this, folks, and still offer you the lowest prices on the internet. You know, we've been doing this a long time, folks. You know, let our experience work to your advantage. If you've got questions that nobody else can answer, give us a call. There's very few things in the last half a century that we haven't seen when it comes to RVs, and we're more than happy to help you out any way we can. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. You can call us, 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. And folks, I do have a new text number, which I still haven't memorized that darn thing yet. But I'll have it listed on the ad, so you can call or you can text. I know a lot of people prefer to text. I've already had several customers take advantage of our new text-only phone number, and I will be sure to include that number in the ad that you can text. And now that's just for text only, and we'll get right back with you with whatever you ask us. But thank you for watching my video. We can help you arrange nationwide delivery. We have a lot of customers that fly in, pick their RVs up. We'll pick you up for free during business hours at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport. You can rent a car, get to us. We'll help you drop the car off at our local rental car terminal. And we also have tow dollies for sale if you want to tow your own car back. No commission salespeople, no games, no gimmicks, just straight honest value, straightforward pricing, haggle-free pricing, and the lowest prices on the internet for the same make and model. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.